What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Fallout 76. And we're going to check this place out. So this is the open world, and it is very seamless. There's really no loading screens unless you go like back into the vault and things like that, which actually I don't think you can go back into the vault. If you can, I think there might be like a hatch or something like that. So hopefully we don't need to go back in there if we missed anything. There's no turning back now. And it's not going to matter, because even if there was a game, or not a game, a gun or something in there that we missed, I can assure you that we're gonna get better guns. So I'm not too worried about it. So if I remember correctly, if you guys go down on this left side over here, you're immediately going to run into enemies. I see any down there? No, just him. Is it the right side then? There's one side that if you go down, there's immediately enemies right away. Unless they change that. Like I said, I have not played this in quite some time, guys. Any dead bodies you see like this, obviously come up to it. You guys can loot it. Ah, enemies. Okay, so we're not going right. We're actually going to follow the tutorial over here, which is going to take us right down to... so the way that this works is there's no mini-map per se, but there is the compass down there at the bottom of the screen. You guys can see how it has a compass down there. It says south, west, north, and east. And then you see the square down there that says 27, 28, 29 while I'm moving around. That is our next objective. That is that little diamond where it is right there on my crosshairs. So if we come down this way, it does have that robot. We can go and talk with him. So speak to Pennington. This is Pennington. We're going to hit X on him.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Any idea what those two are doing up here? You sound like you... I don't remember all these options before. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and go with this one. You sound like you think they're up to something.
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
Understandable, guy. Any idea what they're doing up here?
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault.
Oh, really?
One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening. But
Good
I'm
on
not
you.
sure if she believed me.
Oh, I'll make it clear. I'll make it real clear.
Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor.
That sounded kind of personal, buddy. You talking about me being one of the latecomers?
Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand.
Got it.
It's all very
Mutants.
concerning. Who
Scorched.
knows what they might be up to?
I'll take care of them. I'll shoot them right in the face. Have you seen the Overseer, by the way?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
How long? Not gonna tell me? Alright, I'll go talk to those women for
Do
you.
be careful out there, sir.
Will do. Thank you, sir. Ah, so left on the D-pad is a weapon. Right on the D-pad is your stim pack. Up is your heart. And down is emotes, I assume.
Got to be a way in there.
Oh, those are regular people. Okay.
Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
Hi. I don't remember you guys, because the last time I played there were no NPCs like you. What is going on? Lacey and... whatever your name is.
Whoa, whoa! Just a friend here, not
Really?
a threat.
Okay.
Just had some
Explain
questions.
yourself.
You came out of the vault, right?
Maybe.
It was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
No, I closed it. The door's sealed tight. No one's getting in. It's probably empty now. I doubt anyone's still in there. What's your interest in the vault? We'll go with
My
that
partner
one.
and I need a way into that vault.
Why?
We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place?
No.
The bar down the road. So
Okay.
this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is.
The
Our
big
last
what?
chance to turn our lousy luck around.
The big what? Okay. The big one, what are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
Treasure brought us back? How would treasure bring us back? I think you got bad information. Let's help them out. They don't seem like that bad. Plus it'll help Pennington because it'll let them know that, hey, there's nothing in there.
But
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
So you're saying that I don't
Wonderful.
know?
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose.
I will shoot you in your
Seems only
face.
fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
Yeah, what about that bar down the street? Spare weapon? Nah. I'm good with the gun I got. What else can you tell me about this treasure? What can you tell me about the area? What's the world like out there? Or did you see another? Okay, we'll ask about the overseer.
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they
Okay.
set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
Okay. Alright, what about this treasure you're talking about?
Happy
What
to
is
tell
this?
you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if
But
they
what's
can get a
treasure
piece of
gonna do for you? The world's at an end right now.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
Let's see. We'll go ahead and ask about a weapon because it's letting us do all
They
of them.
sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here.
Thanks. I'll scrap it if anything. We got a machete. Okay, it's a melee weapon. I'll take it. What can you tell me about the
About
area?
Appalachia?
Yeah.
Other
I
than
remember
it's a
much.
graveyard?
Well,
No,
there's
it's not that dead. You guys
we
are
haven't
alive.
been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
What things?
The Scorched.
Oh,
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
okay. What's the world like out there?
We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Got it. Alright, well, I better be going. I need to find the overseer. Ladies, take care.
Watch yourself out there.
You too. You guys have that I can steal? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing but crap. I don't know if you can actually shoot them or not. I'm not gonna try though. Alright, so we got a little robot down here. You guys can see it there. Oh, and there is, there's field depth in this. I don't remember that. I like it though. Looks nice. I'll see if I can change that later. Not gonna worry about it right now. Nope, I took him out with 2 hits and didn't realize it. Fusion cell and steel scrap. A robot that I didn't kill, but I wanted to see if he had loot. And same thing with you. Okay. There is also flowers and stuff that you guys can pick if you are new to the game. So like ones like this that kind of stand out. You can take those. You can make different things using them. These purple ones here, I think you can pick up. Yep. I don't think you can do this green one. Yeah. More blue ones. And then I think there's like mushrooms and stuff that you can do as well. So that right there, unless I'm wrong, that looks like a player's base. But this might just be a tutorial area because there is an actual path going off here. The bar that we that they were talking about is down the road that way. We're gonna come over here. A frog. And also a frog. Are you dangerous? Not anymore. Uranium ore, okay. Yeah, if you're hopping towards me, you're gonna die. Sorry, little guy. I'm friendly, guy. Don't shoot. Coming up.
Need some new clothes. I'm getting real muddy. Gotta keep a lookout for raiders.
There's no way that's players. No way. No way that's players. It could be. New player there. Oh, okay. That's in the distance, so. Okay.
Finally, a nice day.
What? Mouth harp? Oh, awesome. I love these things. Playing instrument helps you relax. Play long enough to gain a bonus effect. Okay. We'll just keep playing until I can see a bonus effect pop up somewhere.
Need to clean up around here.
Where's our bonus effect? Oh, there we go. You feel well tuned. Okay.
So the ferals don't get you.
How do I stop?
Rads will.
Ah, okay. Just tap X again. Can I take this without you getting mad, dude? This mountain honey? Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the mountain honey. We're not going to take... Mountain honey might also be alcohol. We're not going to take these ones, though. So those are clearly alcohol. We have... What is this?
Sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
Got this stuff. And can you help me out with anything, sir?
So many places to explore.
Okay. What are you doing?
Looking for new places to go. Trying to find my way around this land.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
on my way here, I saw a place you may want to check out.
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
it was?
Please. Where was it?
It was right here. Take a look. You'll never know what you might find.
Okay. So when they say that, it tells you there in the top left, map updated. That means he marked something on the map for me.
If we could
So
expand
let's talk to him
our area
again,
all the
see
way
if it'll
out
let
here,
us.
the raiders don't have a chance.
No, that's
We
it.
need to find a place
Okay.
to settle down for the
So
rest
be
of the
careful
day.
when you're talking to people. It looks like it doesn't let you go through all the options. I don't know what the other options were. We have a cooking crafting station there. There's a box here with 3 caps, rib cage, and a shot glass. And the only reason we're taking that stuff is because it
Raiders
can
come
give
sniffing
you,
around, they're gonna regret it.
like when I was talking about, you can actually break down items. We need to be careful because there is that other player that came out. He could still shoot us. So when you see mattresses like this, you can rest on them. Be very careful with that. If you rest on this, you could wake up with different diseases and stuff. And different diseases, if you hold on to them long enough, they can buff you, but you also have like a negative effect to the buff. So be really careful with those. Some people actually get infected with certain diseases on purpose. I prefer not to do any of them. So it looks like the other dude, he's still up there. So he's probably up there talking to the other people. He might even be in the vault. And maybe it's just showing that he's in the vault now. So, because he's still level 1, which means he either skipped the cards that you could pick up in there, or he didn't find them, and he's outside of the vault. So let's go down here. Is that the bar there? I thought that this road came out with the bar right in front of it. Oh, maybe it does. Okay. Maybe not. I can't tell. That's not the bar. Is that the bar over there? That might be the bar across the street, or across the river there. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get down here, obviously. I just don't remember all this stuff here. Where's that bar at? Oh. Okay, so you are a protection robot. You shouldn't attack me because your name's not red, but that doesn't mean you won't. And I keep hitting the wrong button. Where is the bar? So, yeah, following... Did I miss this? Okay, so this is the guy... This is the place where the guy marked. Nope, this is also the place where we're headed to. And we're also going to come across level 17. Hopefully it doesn't attack us. I think even at the level we're at, I don't think we can be attacked. I think he can shoot at us, but it won't hurt us. But if we fire back, it'll flag us for PvP. And I think it does that at least up to like level 10. Will you attack me if I come up to you?
Must chop wood.
Where'd you go? Oh, you just... I guess I got too close and you just kind of went invisible for me to see through him. Okay, so let's take a look in here. And I do know that there used to be a glitch that you could do right off the bat, which I know this one doesn't work anymore. But you used to be able to get like a padded knee piece of armor or padded shoulder, as long as a padded piece of item. And you could actually... You could glitch that item to hold a lot more inventory. But that one does not work anymore, so we're just going to be looking around and we're going to see what we can find. And like I said, I will go over glitches in the future. But I do know that one doesn't work anymore. Maybe they redid it, I don't know, but as of right now, I don't know any glitches in this game. And that actually brings me to another point. I am not sure, 100% not sure, if you can get banned for doing the glitches in this game. So be very careful with that. I don't want you guys to think, you know, that just because it's on my channel that you won't get banned. I don't know if you can or not. So be very careful if you guys do decide to do the glitches. It is definitely a risk that you're putting yourself at. And that's with any game. Even technically No Man's Sky, I don't think they will ever ban you, but that is not 100%. If you ever read any of their stuff, it will tell you, you know, the things you can and can't do. But they're also not going to openly say, hey, you can do glitches in our game. So just be careful with that. And like I said, the main reason we're picking up everything right now... Wow, that was a big saw. The main reason we're picking up everything right now is because we have the space for it. And we're actually going to break down a lot of this stuff because it will give us items that we can craft with. Alright, so we're actually going to not stay here. I don't want to dilly-dally too long. We're going to come back up to the road here and we're going to keep going. Please don't. Is that someone's base? So you see the turrets there on top of that place? Right there. One there, one there. Oh, come on. There we go. So that, yeah, so that is a player-owned base. So that is Danny Shadow's place. That is a machine gun turret that's almost dead. It looks like there's one. Actually, there looks like two there. One there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. So he looks like he has quite a bit of turrets on top of his base. I don't think the turrets can even hurt us, just because we're not level 10. But as far as I know, you can't steal anything out of people's bases or anything anyway. But I'm not 100% sure on that either. I honestly don't remember. If that's the case, I may want to set up turrets at my place. Oh, wow. But another thing is, though, that... even with turrets and stuff like this, I think you have to have like the generator and stuff. You have to have fuel. Well, I don't know about the fuel. I honestly don't remember about that. But yeah, there's just a lot of different stuff. And then even with his base, because it's here right now, that means he's actually logged on right now. So he's somewhere on the map logged in. When you log off, your base disappears, because if someone else has a base there, like say I had a base there when I logged in today. Oh, those are bee swarms. Those are hostile. What is coming at me? Okay, that was scary. I did not see that guy at all. He's almost dead. Jesus Christ. He just killed that deer over there. So what I was saying though is if I had a base there and he logs in, it'll make him place his base somewhere else. It'll automatically pick it up, but it would also do the same thing for me. So if I logged in and he was already logged in first and he had a base where my base was, it would make me replace my base somewhere else. So just keep that in mind. And then I think that is the Wayward Bar. Let's check the map again. Nope. So is this the place he marked? Investigate the corpse at the... yeah, so that's the place the other guy marked, I think. We're just going to get down here to the Wayward place. We're not going to check any of these places. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you guys are going to see me skip. I may or may not do them offline. But we did this, blah, 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 things like that. But I'll go over like the main quest lines and everything. Or like if I do find glitches, I will let you guys know what the glitches are. There's a lot of places where you guys can actually get recipes to craft the rifle that I showed you guys. The what's it called? The black powder rifle. You can actually find that in a specific place. You can actually buy it using caps. So I would say if you're looking for recipes, do not use your caps on anything else for like upgrades or anything like that. Only use your caps for recipes. Save your caps unless you guys want to spend it on other stuff. Go ahead. I mean, obviously it's your game, play how you want, but my suggestion would be to save your caps until you guys find recipes that you actually want, because that is where the majority of them are going to go. And then some of the stuff like that silver locket that I just picked up, I don't think I can actually break that down. But I do think that, what's it called? That I can sell that. So that right there teaches you about the crafting stations and everything, which we will go over there in just a second. It actually just popped up on my thing saying craft a weapon, craft armor piece, all that stuff. And from what I remember is the road actually came down from that way right to here, and you end up straight in front of this place, but I guess I just don't remember correctly. Alright, so I don't know how to put the weapon away, like completely. I don't know if there is a way to do that. Whatever, we're just going to go here, we're going to talk with them. Medical supplies, so you can use your caps on these machines too.
Things? Man,
they did.
Vault-Tec's got some nifty toys.
They do, thank you. Ammunition vending machine. I hear a cow. There's a cow. So if there's a robot like this and you shoot one of the animals within a fence where the robot's at, I guarantee you if I shot this cow here or even the other one, this robot would attack me. Actually, that cow's dead. But yeah, be very careful with that. You don't want to have one of those robots on you. Let's go ahead and go in the bar here. Team only interior, a private area that is unique to your character. So only you and your teammates can enter this interior. Friends and strangers can't join you. Make important story choices that have large consequences. Progress is saved less frequently when in a solo interior. Be sure your quest has been checkpointed before leaving. How do I know if it's been checkpointed? But okay, so let's go in here. It's going to take us into this loading screen. Some of the loading screens are long, so I will cut this part out. So give me a second, I'll be right back. We are inside of the place, guys. As you can tell, there is stuff everywhere here. We could take a lot of this stuff, and I don't think you get in trouble for it.
I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where
and obviously there are two vendors over
Sweetheart,
here.
I think you must be sick, because pointing a gun at me and my... I told you it was going to end badly.
So
Now I'm hoping you're here
I
to have
think-
a drink and play nice.
I think you could have actually waited on that, and you could have
More than
worked out
enough
something
for
with
one
him
day.
or her. But I made a very fast call there, and we're gonna stick with it. How's it going, lady?
Well, not exactly the introduction to the wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me.
No
Name's
problem,
Duchess.
thanks.
There's something I could do for you.
Absolutely, Duchess. You seen the Overseer?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one.
What one?
No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over.
Thank
Though,
you.
now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
I just killed a guy for you. Oh, so you'll give me the Overseer's tape in exchange for what exactly? What was it talk about? He said something about treasure. Okay, well, I didn't even wait for that. I killed the dude. What can you tell me about the area? Let's see what she wants us to do.
Just agreeing to lend us a hand in a little diplomatic intervention. See, that boy you put down, he's not the first of his crew to roll in here.
Okay.
But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house, but my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now.
Why'd your
But
muscle
I'm
run
willing to
off?
pay good money if you put an end to this for me.
How
So,
good?
what do you say?
Here, plan first. Promise will give me the overseer tape if I help you with this gang. How much are you paying? You want me to kill them? Let's see how much he's paying. I don't care about any of the rest.
50 caps if you can get the job
That's
done.
it? You want me to go by myself, take out a whole gang, and you want to pay me 50 caps? What about your muscle over there on the side?
Primarily,
Primarily because your security, other than me right now, are one former contractor and a robot that has no guns and thinks it's a cow.
to not put too fine a point on it. So I could absolutely use another set of hands if you're willing to lend them.
Wait, that guy said primarily because your security, other than me right now, are one former contractor and a robot that has no guns and thinks it's a cow. Oh, I'm assuming that's Bessie that's out in the yard is what he's talking about. I wasn't talking about there. I was talking about him. I don't understand. What's your plan, lady?
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane.
Okay.
Thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
I mean, you're supposed to be telling me your plan. Okay, so we do have intelligence +2. We can pick that second one there. We also have charisma 1, so we can pick the first one. Mail invitations, maybe. That's what my mom did for my birthday party. So that's actually pretty funny. Salisbury steak. That's what people are running in the vault. My time is precious. Just say what you want. I don't know. Let's do the second one. I mean, I want to pick that one because I want to know her plan, not what I think it would be. But I mean, obviously, I think this is what she's going for, so we're gonna pick it.
Well, aren't you a smart cookie? And I think I know just how to do it. Just give
How?
me 1 second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I think I'll just...
7, 8,
Just want you to know,
9,
architecture ain't exactly
10,
my forte.
11,
Huh,
12,
not half bad.
13,
So what I've
14,
chicken scratched together here for
15,
you is the schematic for
16,
one custom-made
17,
Crane Treasure Hunting Inc.
18,
sign. If I didn't butcher the
19,
plans too bad, it's got a little
20,
system built in that'll make
21,
sending out an advertisement
22,
and getting this gang's attention
23,
a snap.
24,
You just need to build
25.
it. Use the tape it spits out
26.
to tell the world you're open for
27.
business, and then convince
28.
any punks that show up to tell you
29.
where their boss is hiding.
30.
They did teach you all how to build from
31.
schematics up in that vault of
32.
yours, didn't they?
33. She never even gave me the schematics. I should still be counting. Yeah, I know how to build, lady.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on
I can
about,
figure it out.
Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort.
Thanks.
Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it.
Cool. Thanks.
Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Not really. Sure.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Nice, you gave me the tape. I don't even have to do the mission anymore. I got what I wanted. I'm out. Screw it. Learn recipes and plans to craft new items. Open your Pip-Boy. Go to items and notes. Okay, so circle. Items. Over to notes. So we have the sign here. We also have healing salve. So let's learn the healing salve. Let's learn the sign. Got it. Okay, so let's see what all you got in here, lady. Anything else that I can use? We'll take the dish rag. We'll take the clipboard. I don't care about the radio. We'll take the crack bowl, the cannon, ceramic bowl, ammunition canister, coffee pot, coffee, hot plate, aluminum can. What was that? Crushed yellow canister. Another plastic bottle there. Why can't I take that? I don't know how to grab that stuff, but okay. Another crushed yellow can. Broom. Keep in mind, like I said, all the stuff that I'm grabbing, we're just going to break it down. Even the beer bottle, because we can actually turn that into glass. Oh, let's see what you got here. Burnt books, I don't think turn into any type of scrap. The plate would turn into ceramic. That would be tin, a broken lamp. Let's take that plate there. Rag, that. Pack of cigarettes, I don't think it's going to give us anything. We already took his equipment. There is an upstairs, we'll check that out in a minute. Mort, before I look at him, guys, in case you didn't notice, he is a dead guy, so do not be shocked when I take a look at him at a closer point of view. He is one of the scorched, but he is a friendly scorched. Open the refrigerator, what you got in here? I'll take that. Take your tablespoon, let's close that back up. Anything on the stove, we'll take this cooking pan. We'll even take this Abraxo cleaner because that will give us chemicals. Take that. Take this cooking pot here. Take that. And keep in mind, some of the stuff you can actually use for other things. So that cooking pot that I picked up there. Ooh. Okay, that's to interact with her. Okay. So like that cooking pot that I took out of here, I think you can actually use that at your camp when you're cooking. So keep that in mind. Don't necessarily break down everything right away. take a look and see what it breaks down into, which I think it actually gives you a list of like things you'll get when you break down items. So just keep that in mind. Alright, there's Mort. You guys can see he is all burned up. Sorry to hear that, Mort. Not that you said anything, but... Alright, what you got for me,
Glad to
Mort?
hear Vault Tech actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another.
Okay.
Now, what can I do for you?
What happened to you, buddy? Did you not make it in the vault?
Learned the hard way. I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth
Oh, is it? Ah, you
I
got
was
me.
outside on Doomsday. Now, you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind. And it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlock the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it
That
cost
is
me
pretty
was my
crazy.
skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And
You seem like a cool guy.
was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls. Not the most flattering name, but still
Okay.
beats being vaporized.
It sure does, dude. I'm happy for you. Happy you're alive. What's it like being a ghoul, man?
I mean, it's got its advantages. Main
Oh,
one
yeah?
is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can
Nice.
stride through a blast zone like it's
Never
a
seen
spring
water roll off a
breeze.
duck's ass, but
Also,
okay.
means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major
Okay.
downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration.
So
There's
just the way you
also,
look. That's actually not that
you might have
bad.
seen them. Not all ghouls are saying. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans. Raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall,
I mean, it
though,
was,
being
but you didn't
ghoul
like
makes
really
me-
like
Can't say
act
I'd
the part.
recommend
You
it
just
as a
said it.
lifestyle choice.
You didn't like move and put up your hands, like try to scare me or anything. So it was kind of lame. But I'll deal with that. All right, can you tell me about this camp? How am I using this
Listen,
thing with
Fred,
building?
You happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm going to help you, I want something in return.
So she wants me to build a camp in order to build the sign. For me to build the camp, I have to learn it from you, but you want something in return for that. So sure, what is it?
All right, listen, I got this plan.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't
Okay.
do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I
How
made
so?
these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you Volters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think.
I mean, I have to listen to him to learn how to do it anyway, so you're not really asking for much in return. But yeah, I'll do it.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive.
Okay.
Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
What's your job here? What do you do? Security?
Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink. It doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Well, at least until the tapes take off.
I'm gonna help you with that. All right. I don't have anything else right
Some
now.
other time then.
All right. So let's take a look, see what else we got in this place. tin cans. Grab that bad boy. Can't take the clock. Bathroom? Oh, what the toilet paper turns into. Alright, and I think that's it. Oh wait, upstairs. Check out the upstairs real quick. That says nothing in it. A lock. We're safe. Wonder if I was to pick that, like if I had the skill for it to pick it, I wonder if she would come rushing up here and attack me or not. This also requires a lock, or a key, I mean. Okay. Alright, so we got what we needed out of here. And then, where's the door? There it is. Alright, so let's go across the street. We'll learn the different crafting stations there, so you guys can see that. And then I think we'll call it there. Well, we'll also listen to Mort's tapes too. That way you guys can see like the placement of the actual base and everything like that. And the way that you guys see that mushroom cloud on this screen while it's loading, that is actually what it looks like when one of the nukes actually drops. It's actually pretty cool. But like I said, if you're really close to it, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad. Alright, so straight across the street. Let's grab these things here. Okay. So first things first, let's actually listen to Mort's tapes. So we're going to go to the items, hollow, Mort's tape number 1.
Son of a... What tiny fisted rat built... Oh, wait a second. The thing is on. Hello? Hello. This is Mort McCoy. And welcome to the first of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today we're talking about your camp. Now, former Vault resident, or someone who killed a Vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp.
Okay.
When plunking down your camp, C-A-M-P, that's an acronym, for the first time, remember to... Crap. Where'd that... Oh, here we go. Remember to take the lay of the land. Consider the grade of the terrain, general defensibility, and proximity to your surroundings. Could that clipped edge be used to protect your flank? You bet your chops it could. Once you found the perfect spot, it's time to move on to the best part of working with your camp. Construction! Construction can be an intricate process, so a steady hand and an eye for detainment, detail, damn I had to get that one off, an eye for details are a must. You should take a moment to familiarize yourself with the camp's patented
I thought I heard something.
intuitive construction interface. But don't worry, we'll cover construction in gory detail in the next of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. So long. Bet your chops. Come on, Mort, what was that?
You friendly guy, or are you about to shoot me?
Brotherhood's leader is like. Must be a real hard ass to keep all these rough and tumble soldiers in line.
Yeah, see, these guys weren't even here before. This is part of the Brotherhood. I think this was one of the DLCs. So one of the things that I was pointing out there, you guys couldn't tell because it wasn't talking or anything. If you hit circle, hit L1, this is your actual camp. The green circle that is around us, that is the buildable area. As you can see, my little machine down here turned red, meaning I can't build there. So if we back up slowly, right there is where I can build. So I would still be able to build over in this area. It's just something inside of the circle, which is probably that over there. Once I get out of that, that's where it turns green. So I can still build up to the edge of the green line. It's not like I can't build past there. It takes everything into consideration inside of the green circle. So we're not going to mess with that right now. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. We're going to listen to... Oh, I just messed that all up. I hit so many buttons there so fast. Alright, we're going to listen to his second tape.
Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back to Headmaster Mort's EduTapes. Today, in this second tape, we are talking construction. Now, the first step of construction is... Wait, what? Is that soda? Soda's red, right? Wait, oh. Electing. First, electing what you're going to build. Once you've made that election, it's just 3 easy questions to construction success. 1. Is the location I've selected going to work for an object of the size and shape I'm building? 2. Have I read the schematics thoroughly? And 3. Do I have all the required materials too? Who the hell bled on my notes? Saul! If I find out it was you, you're gonna bleed on... Whatever. Just make sure. Short on materials? Loot the local junkyard, mills, and warehouses for parts. Missing a critical schematic? Your local vendors might have just what you're looking for. And on that note, this has been Headmaster Mort's EduTapes. See you again soon. Solomon, so help me, this better be Sam. Where are you hiding?
I like his echoing on the tape. EduTapes. Alright, and then let's go into his third one here.
Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster Mort's final...
These sound as lame as my YouTube channel, guys.
Powering your camp. After listening to the second tape, you should already be well trained, enough to build a generator. If you haven't yet done so, I'll wait. I screw it. Alright, I'll assume you nailed it. Now, generators are the heart of your camp power system. Once your generator is built, all you need to do is connect it to the object that needs power with a wire. Though, be aware, your wire will need a clear, unobstructed path to establish and maintain a direct connection. Some objects, however, like simple light bulbs, do not require a direct connection. All you need to do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Holotapes. Please check back with Headmaster Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more about his other exciting courses, including... Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks again for listening. Ha! Nailed it!
I think it was pretty decent. I mean, he had some extra stuff in there, you know, him yelling at his friend or whatever. Or pet, I don't know what he was yelling at, but it was decent. I like it. So we have a couple different things here. So for the missions, the miscellaneous ones, I think that's where his mission was. I don't know if it was still in there or not. We have First Contact, which is listen to the Overseer's log, which is the tape that she already gave us. We also have the Hunter for Hire. During the Hunter for Hire, it shows up there at the top right. We have an optional quest as well. Build a weapons workbench at your camp to scrap items. So we will do that as well, just so that we can get extra materials. But let's go ahead and at least come... you know what? Before we even go up there, let's do the First Contact one. New daily ops. Whatever. So let's do the first one up there that says first... Or not first one, but the one that says First Contact. So we're going to hit circle, and we're going to listen to the Overseer's one. This is a mission here that we actually have to listen to this one. So let's go ahead and listen here.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... Mutated animals? Haywire bots? no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice.
That's her
by
camp
not
right there.
taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there.
Which
This
way?
is the Overseer, signing off.
So now we have a new quest to go to Flatwood. So, before we get off here, we are going to go over the crafting stuff here. This is the crafting stuff that she left behind. So this is her camp thing here. It won't let you pick it up. You cannot pick up other players' camps either. There should be a storage thing here. This is everything she has in her storage. She has a lot of items. Holy crap. Oh, it's counting each one individually, it looks like. Okay, we're going to take everything there. She's not going to need it. She's probably dead somewhere. So here we have our armor workbench. We're going to hit square first because I want to scrap some items that we've been picking up. So this is what I was talking about. So when I scrap this Abraxo cleaner, you can see down there on the bottom, it is going to give us 1 acid and 2 antiseptic. So in order to scrap it, you hit X, and you'll hit X again because it is confirming that you're scrapping it. Or you can also hit triangle, which will scrap all junk items. Junk items is going to be like the ashtray, this aluminum can, all this extra stuff that's in here. Keep in mind, some of this stuff can get heavier when you scrap it. So like this here, the aluminum can, right now it weighs 0.5. The aluminum and the lead, that can actually add up pretty quick, and it can end up weighing a lot more than just the 0.5, obviously. So we're going to hit triangle. We're going to scrap all junk items, and it tells you here everything that it is getting rid of. So my suggestion is, if you're doing this, still scroll through and make sure that it's not scrapping anything that you need, because like those screws and the springs, I think you can actually use that for actual crafting items, but we're not going to use it just yet because I don't think we need any of that. So we're going to accept the scrapping of all of that stuff. And then we're going to hit circle. We're going to back out of there just for a second. We're going to hit circle again. We're going to go over to our item and apparel. So rim glasses I don't care about. Party hat, I didn't think we picked that up, but evidently we did. Over again, here we go. So we have a leather leg piece that is damaged right there in the middle where it says CND. That is like the durability, basically. So it weighs 2.25. It's going to slow us down a little more, but it also adds more armor and more like shock damage resistance, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and equip that. Back out of there. We're going to go back in here. We're going to hit craft. So we're going to hit X on it. And in here you can see we can do headwear, we can do light armor, and we can do outfits. So the outfits there, you can see I can craft a mountain scout uniform. Light armor, we don't have enough materials for that, so if you click on it, that's why everything there on the right side is grayed out. So if we hit X on it, you can see that we're missing leather for this. So we can't craft anything in there. Headgear, we can do the mountain scout goggles and the tan military beret. But it also does have the stuff next to it, so yeah, we would have to unlock those in the atomic shop. So we can't craft them just yet. Wow, that actually looks like it has night vision goggles on it. Huh, that's definitely new. So yeah, technically we can't craft anything because we don't have anything to craft, or we don't have the materials for it. So we can also hit triangle to modify / repair. That is for items that you already have. If you want to modify or repair something, you would basically hit triangle on a piece that is damaged. So like this leather leg here, hit triangle on that. And we have 2 repair kits, so I can hit triangle to use a repair kit. We hit triangle. You can see there, we can use one. I'm not going to, because that is a that's an item that you can get from that shop. I don't want to waste that on something like this. So we can't craft anything yet. We need leather in order to craft. So we're gonna bypass that one for now. What do we have over here? We got screws, we got excessive adhesive, loose springs. Oh, here we go, raw leather. So let's just take all of this stuff. We're also going to take the hammer because we're going to break that down. We also are learning. We're going to hold X. We're just going to read it, or we're going to learn it. Well, here, we'll hit X to read. Oh, and it just took it. Okay. I should have just held X on it. So I guess to read, we have to actually go in here. That's going to be back under item and then notes. Yeah, so there's the metal bed. We'll hit X on it to learn it. There we go. So now we know how to make a metal bed. This is our stash box. We don't have anything in there. It's over there on the right side. Holds 1,200 weight. Right now we are at 110 of 165 down on our bottom left. And then this here is a weapons bench. Same thing here. We can still scrap a whole bunch of items, which we will do again because of stuff we just picked up. So we're going to hit triangle just to scrap the stuff that we already have that is already scrappable. We have 2 of these pistols, which the one that we're actually using is not even in here. I guess it doesn't show ones that's in here. So we're actually going to scrap, you know what? Hold on. There's the one that we're using. Okay, so the one that we're using, you see right there where it says damage, it says that we're doing 15 damage with this one. So we're going to scrap these 2. They both only do 12. So we're going to scrap this one. And we're going to scrap this one. And as you can see, it does give you items that you can learn to craft every time you break down a weapon. So if you were trying to learn something from a specific weapon, like a handle piece or anything like that, it won't teach you the entire weapon, but it might teach you like the barrel or the trigger or the sights or something like that. But keep in mind that you can also lose a lot of that stuff. If you break it down and it doesn't give you anything, you're pretty much screwed. It just won't give it to you. You'll have to have another one to break it down all over again. We can scrap the glasses just because they're not going to do anything for us. We can do the party hat here because that's not going to do anything. And then right here it says transmitter parts and workbench parts. It tells you the parts that are inside of there. So this comes with 2 circuitry, 2 plastic, 2 copper, 30 steel. And then same thing in this one, the workbench parts. So 4 rubber, 10 aluminum, 4 screws, 5 gears, 5 wood, and 5 springs. So if you come over to your actual inventory, find those items, you can scrap it. That's the stuff that it's going to give you for scrapping those. So there we go. We have all of those. What is that? Small vault tech supply package. Okay, so I don't think that's actually going to be used for anything other than breaking it down. So that is just going to give us a ton of stuff there. So we're going to go ahead and take all that stuff as well. We're going to scrap it. And that's it there. There's our weapons, armor, apparel, aid, blah, blah, blah. Alright, and do they actually want us to craft a weapon as well? They do. So let's craft armor first. So we make sure we use leather for this. And we only need 1 piece of armor. So we are going to do... we don't have any arm pieces. We have a chest piece already and we have a leg piece already, but I don't remember which leg piece it is, and I'm not really worried about it. Let's do one of the arm pieces here. We will do this one, the left arm. So build level 1, accept, which eventually you'll get more levels to give you more armor and stuff later on. Let's go ahead and craft it. We're going to craft only 1. Make. There we go. We crafted a piece of armor. So now we can hit circle. We're already under item. We just go over to armor and we can throw on the armor piece there. There we go. Now we have even more armor. And then we can come over here and we can craft us a new weapon. We also leveled up. Oh, and we actually didn't even do... Oh yeah, we did. Okay, never mind. So let's go ahead and open this up. We're going to craft a weapon here. So we can do a board, which is a blunt piece. We can do an edged melee weapon, which is a combat knife, hatchet, or machete. Looks like we can make all of those. We can make all the guns, which is a pipe pistol, syringer, pipe revolver, and a bolt action pistol, and a throwing knife. So let's just make the board. The only reason I'm going with the board is because it's not going to take that much supplies here. It looks like everything else is probably going to take quite a bit. And we don't need any weapons, so we're going to make the cheapest thing here just so we're not wasting a whole bunch of materials. Actually, let's do the one throwing knife. That does 75 damage. We might even be able to pick that up, but it's only 4 steel and we have a ton of steel. So let's do the one throwing knife. Let's do throwing knife, 1, make. There we go. That should have counted for our weapon. Yep. Weapon condition degrades as are used. Perfect. So those missions are all complete. Let's hit circle. Let's go, not that. So the well-tuned thing that it gave us earlier for playing the mouth harmonica, or mouth harp, whatever it was called, that is your attack power regen, plus 25. We also do have vault fed, which means that our hunger and thirst are not going to increase for a bit. We have fully fed and fully hydrated. So right now our strength is +1, our health is +35, disease resistance plus 35%, and for the hydration one it's endurance +1, attack power regen 35%, plus 35%, and disease resistance is also plus 35%. So last thing we need to take a look at here is our actual perks and everything. So we're going to hit, when you come in here, hit circle. You're going to hit triangle. You can see down there at the bottom that is to level up. So we're going to hit triangle. And then keep in mind, whatever thing we pick, it is going to give us a new card for that spot. So we're actually going to go with... we'll go with strength. Just because we are going to hit our max carry capacity pretty quick. So we'll do strength. And then it gives us these two new cards. So we can have... Oh, and you know what? So I think we did get a pack earlier. So this one is the new one that it just now gave us. So weights of all chems, including sim packs, are reduced by 30%. So we'll go ahead and equip that one. Well, first we're accepting it. Now we can equip it. So we can do X, equip. Nope. Go back. X, equip. Okay, and then let's go over to perception. Okay, so it didn't give us back earlier. I was thinking, because that one also had another one in there, and maybe they just changed the way that it looks, but I was thinking that because that one had another one in there, maybe we had one per letter already. Because as you've seen, that one had, it had the other one that was in there that was showing as new. But maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Maybe you guys can, what's it called? Help me out with that and give me some info. And then if you look down at the bottom, if you highlight one of these cards, it does say share. So when you're in a team, if you wanted to share this perk with other people, you can actually share it with them, and it will let them have it equipped while you're in the same party as well. So it'll reduce their stuff as well. And then we also do have a cooking station here where we can craft. You can actually make different foods and everything. Be careful with this. Some of these foods, just like all other Fallout games, they can actually give you radiation and stuff. If you look there on the left side, you can see that glowing meat steak will give me 5 radiation. And then I would have to end up using something else to remove that radiation. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I don't want this to be too long of a video, and it has already been quite long. So we're going to stop here. We're going to in the next one, we will go back in. We'll talk with Mort so that we can talk to him about his cards, what I thought of them and everything, and we will go from there. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you guys for joining me today. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Are they going to hit each other? Make sure that you guys are subscribed and that, there's no way I'm going to be able to shoot that down. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. And if you want to see more of this or any other game on the channel, make sure that you guys are also hitting the notification bell icon. It will let you guys know every time I do post new videos. There is a day-night cycle in this game. As you guys can tell, it is getting a little bit dark. So be careful with that, because not necessarily that it gets dangerous when it's dark, but I do think that a little bit more stuff does come out in the dark. And then with that Mothman DLC, I do think that he's lurking somewhere out there when it is dark. I don't know how that works. I have not done anything probably since the first DLC that they did. So just be careful with that. I'm actually going to go in here when I log off, and that's where we'll start off the next time. That way I remember that I do need to talk with Mort. But thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.